first time I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE main event review. And we start off the show. Jack Swagger versus Cesaro. Zeb Coulter had a little comment about they should deport Cesaro because he was once a real American, but because back then he did like the way that he did get into the country, but now he thinks he should be deported. Well, anyway, Cesaro comes out running this. He does too, and pretty much the majority of the whole thing, he's up there, he's hitting numerous double sledges up the top turnbuckles. He's just going to do whatever he wants, and he thinks that he can beat anyone any way that he wants. Finally, he's up on the top turnbuckle ready for his fourth double sledge, and we get the distractions of the USA chants and Zeb Coulter along with them. And this allows enough for Swagger to get in some offense finally after being just tore apart this whole entire match. And it's good to see Cesaro finally running shit, because man, the guy is a beast, a future bright star in the WWE, and everyone sees it. So we do get a Swagger bomb to Cesaro, but the kick out. I will say the resilient Swagger kicked out of a lot of shit that Cesaro popped in there on one every time, so he still looks strong here. He did catch something to the eye early in the match. His eye's pretty puffy, and in the end, as you see what happened, wow, it made it look really cool. But he gets a Patriot lock in, and Cesaro fights. He keeps pulling him back in the middle. Cesaro fights. He pulls him back to the middle. But finally, he does get out of it, and while the ref isn't looking, he pokes him to the eye, which, like I said, he caught something earlier where his eye's starting to swell up during this match. So this makes that heel move look even better. Nice visual, and gets a giant European uppercut. Done. Cesaro picks up the win. Good thing. And that eye was coming out pretty good on Swagger. So as he's standing in the middle of the ring, right after the thumb to the eye, it looked really goddamn cool. Nice to see something like that. I don't want the guy to be hurt, but the point is, it made it look that much realer. So then we have Kane backstage. Now I'm totally baffled and fucking don't know what the hell. Natalya comes in asking for a match for Tyson Kidd, her husband. Okay, last night on Raw, if you guys watched Raw, they were arguing around the ring. Why is she in here doing favors for him? And then anyway, he comes in and he's upset about that because she's trying to get a favor for him and talk for him. He says, I can do any of that stuff. I can talk for myself. And anyway, they just bickering back and forth, back and forth. I just don't get why she's in there trying. She did this last week or the week before, trying to get him a match book. I don't know if it was NXT or main event, but the point is, it was like the same exact thing, but with last night's scenario, with the way he ignored her the whole time, and she was getting pissed off and walked off on him, I'm totally confused. I don't know if they really got a grasp on what they're doing here, but Kane snaps. He can't deal with it. And he says, you know what, your match is next. Get out of here. And he gives him a match against Kofi Kingston, and he's like, reality stars. Awesome. I like the Kane here with that aspect, because Jesus Christ, some of these, that Total Diva shit, I have yet to watch it, and it doesn't sound like I want to from what I've seen on what they show us. So, jeez, I support pro wrestling, but not that shit. Then we have Tyson Kidd versus Kofi Kingston, and well, Tyson Kidd, he's, like I said, this is so confusing. Now he wants her help, pulling a Chris Sabin like he did last year with Velvet Sky, the way he did everything, putting her in the way, like Macho Man too, you know, and then asking for her help when the ref's not looking. You know, he's distracting the ref, he sets Kofi up into the corner, and he's it's just so weird. Now he wants her help, then he doesn't want her help. Well, anyway, after all this garbage, we do turn this into a decent match. The two are great athletes. Kofi Kingston and Tyson Kidd, hell yeah, just put these guys up in a straight up match with none of this garbage to the side. You would have a 5-star fucking match. So let them go at it. Let them do that, and you could have one be a heel. It doesn't really matter. They can both be face too, and you still have an amazing match. Do that. I don't care. It would make wrestling fans really happy, and you're not going to pull anybody into the storyline for fucking Total Divas with that garbage, this back and forth, like, it totally made no sense. Or they're just bipolar. It's okay. If it is, they should just play that route. Bipolar. Natalya forgot her meds. Tyson Kidd forgot his meds. Shit. Just ends up becoming this drug addict thing, and then they got to go into, like, padded rooms and shit. And, man, Total Divas could get really good then, maybe. I don't know. And then anyway, Tyson Kidd does end up locking in the sharpshooter, and Kofi Kingston taps. And then he totally ignores Natty again, and Natalya just walks off, pissy. They gotta lock down the story and stick to what they're doing. You want to help, you don't want to help, you're gonna be together, you're not gonna be together. I mean, come on, figure it out. Then we have Mark Henry backstage with an interview, and he's real emotional. You know how the guy gets. And he's a big old teddy bear, but has a mean streak. And then he's, you know what? It's a new day. He's fresh. Yes, you know what? I'm going to take Bo and throw him like a lawn dart. That's what I do. Then we move on to another handicap match somehow with Brie Bella. Layla and Summer Rae line it up again. And pretty short, sweet, and to the point. Layla misses the, well, she hits it, but man, she comes up pretty short on that crossbody here, finisher there. And, well, Brie kicks out of that. The yes chants start happening, and she slams her face down, plants her for the victory. Brady mode. My God, it's a weird, awful song, but hey, it is what it is. Then we have the WWE. They have to issue an apology for Big Show's last night. What Big Show did? He ripped the giant Russian flag down, and they just wanted to, you know, apologize for that if that caused anything over there in Russia. So, and then we have next week on Raw, Roman Reigns will be there, not competing obviously after the surgery, but be talking about his recovery process, and hopefully he'll be back soon. Man, I do recall them saying 4 to 6 weeks, and now they're saying several months. Royal Rumble entrant, winner, see ya Mania. But, man, Dean Ambrose right now is on fire. But we go on to Bo Dallas versus Mark Henry for the main event here. And, well, Bo comes out, his usual self. He suggests that Mark Henry pick up a hobby or something, because he's obviously, you know, mad about something, and obviously he likes eating, so why not pick up a cooking class? And or his personal favorite, become a believer. Henry comes out, and he's pretty pissed off. He goes overboard, gets himself DQ'd, stomping the shit out of Bo Dallas in the corner. He won't stop. He keeps yelling, "Why don't you fucking try to, you know, inspire me?" As he's going on and on through this whole match, he's beating the hell out of him, and he wants to be inspired. Well, he blacked out on this and just beats the hell out of him, and that DQ, got pissed off about that too. Came over, and we get 2 of the world's strongest slams. And then he grabs the mic and tells them that he best believe him. That's what I do. The usual Mark Henry. But almost looked like he was going face here for a moment. It was just a rage thing. Blackout rage. Took care of business. Handled it. And that was main event, guys. It was a decent show. I do like that, you know, it's only a 1-hour deal. It's pretty damn cool to watch a 1-hour gig of wrestling and have some decent matches. That's good with me. So, what do you guys think? Comment down here. Cesaro on a roll, finally. Will he become the IC champ eventually? Kane, when the hell is he going to come out of this? You do know that his new movie's coming out. And when's he going to be out of this corporate deal? And then there's a few other rumors. I think I'm gonna start a new little video segment going on called The Rumor Mill. I think it's about time for other people to do other things than just one guy out there and everybody knows who it is. So I think I may do that with my own twist on it. And that's that, guys. Follow me on Twitter at Kimball brand. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool ass t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. Hopefully they'll start making hats. I think hats would be pretty cool. And beer koozies. Yeah, for the guy out there that likes a cold one during the show. And guys, decent. I will catch you guys tomorrow night for Impact, and then the next night NXT, and then the next night SmackDown. It's the way I roll. Peace.